Hello there, Tom Zerinskis here, and I'll be using Spelsay to speak the spelling of this word list of 20 names that I've collected. And Spelsay is a special list of rules that allows you to spell rather than letters, but with sounds. Here is step hen. Step hen. Mitch A-L. Mitch A-L. Otherwise known as Michael. That was Stephen. Joe-E. Letter Y at the end is always pronounced E. Joe, letter O is always pronounced O. In most cases, there are some differences. Joe-E. The letter E is usually short E, or E, long E. Here we have Wend-E-E. You have to say both of those E's. You always have to say double consonants and vowels. That could be Weend-E-E. That would lead to the same spelling, Wendy-E. And Gajella. That's a problem with the G. It could be letter J if you just say the J sound. So I throw a G in there. Angajella. This could be Angajella. It could be Angajella. The letter A at the end of the word is always a. And in other situations, the letter A can be various sounds, just so long as it leads to correct spelling. Tristan. Tristan. Letter E at the end is always pronounced. Becca. Becca. There's a problem there. The C and K make the same sound. The K sound. K. So a C can also be soft, and that would be pronounced with a hiss. And the K has also got a special sound. It's also got a hiss made at the top of the palate. So we're going to say Beck with a hard C, which is typical of the C, and K for Becca. Sohail. Sohail. Marissa. Marissa. Veronica. Veronica. And here you have an E before an R, which could be also spoken ER. Veronica. Ananya. Ananya. Or Ananya. The A at the end is always a. The A's in other places could have other sounds as long as it leads to correct spelling. Sarah, or Sarah, or Sarah. All of those could lead to correct spelling. And interestingly, it could be, probably the correct pronunciation is Sarah, with air, A-I-R, in the middle, but that is the closest I can come to that is Sarah. Samah, Samah, or Samah. The H at the end is a problem. You have to express that so you hear it, so you know that it's there. De-onene. De-onene. Before a double consonant, I like to dwell on the vowel before there so that the double consonant begins a syllable. De-onene. Simona. Simona. J-M-E. J-M-E. That could be a Y at the end.
if you say Jamie, you would think there's a Y at the end. So it's you have to say the I. Jamie could also work. Jamie is closer to Jamie, which I think is the typical pronunciation, and it's probably best to try to get close to the typical pronunciation. Martha could also be Martha. The TH could go 2 ways, but either way you know how to spell it. Regina. Regina. Could be Regina or Regina with the soft G. Either way, you know how to spell it. April or April or April, but April is the correct pronunciation. You know how to spell it. Lucia. Lucia. That could be Lucia. That's a soft C. It could be Lucia. If you were to say Lucia, you'd spell it right. Lucia is probably closest to typical pronunciation. And that's what we try to do, is keep it closest to typical pronunciation. If you know what the typical pronunciation is, sometimes you don't know. And there's a quick 20 words said in Spelsay. If you say them in Spelsay, you know how to spell them. You don't have to go through the letters.